Paul, we had 5 million people who wanted to protect their family. They felt insecure. They saw all kinds of things that have changed in our society in 2020. And they said, I need a gun. The police won't be there. They're releasing criminals. They won't come when I call. People stripped the stores bare in some cases. And they went and bought a gun, and now they're wondering, what do I do? Because that piece of hardware won't keep me safe. I have to keep me safe. That's a tool. How do I use it? Welcome to the gun community. We're so glad you've joined us. And now let's give you kind of a map, where to go, what to learn, because the more you learn, the safer you're going to be. Amanda, how would you amend that? Does that sound like what you'd say?
It is to a point, and then part of it is to say that, look, you're going to see that there's Paul here, there's Rob here, and there's me. So guess what? One of these does not look like the others. So there are women gun owners, there are men gun owners, there are older people who are just started into the foray of owning guns. There are younger people who are starting into it because they've just reached of age. So what you're going to find out is you're not special, you're not different, you're not an oddity. You are with the lion's share of the United States citizens. They just don't tell you that. That's really the big thing is that the news people, the mainstream media will leave you to believe that gun owners are an exception to the rule, and they're not. And the people who bought guns, that when Rob rolls out the 5 million guns, 2.5 million of them were bought in the month of March, and 65% of those were brought home to non-gun owning households that did not have a gun before but now do. So there's a lot of you who are saying, I've got this brand new tool and I need to figure out how to run it. I need to figure out how to use it, and I need to figure out how to do it safely because my purpose is to protect myself and my family. And we, the instructors who are going to be doing these series, what we've decided was we want to share with you some of that information, because it's sort of like you just bought a brand new motorcycle. And we don't want to put you on the road until you've at least got a couple clues and a couple hints so that you can go slow first and then you can go pretty fast, but you can do it all safely. And safety is the name of the game. Paul.
Yeah, I want to reiterate that welcome to the gun community. You're going to find a lot of people a lot like you. If you are a Trump-loving conservative, yep, there's a lot of us here. If you are a liberal who believes in whatever you believe, if you believe that you know the government has no business telling you what you can put in your body as far as substances, there's a lot of people like you here too. There's all kinds of people here. You're going to find people a lot like you, and maybe some a little different, but are still really cool people. When I got into the gun community, specifically the gun rights community, I found out that there are a lot of really fantastic, intelligent, fun people to hang out with here. And I just want to say welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And stay for a while.
Wow, I want them. Boy, I nearly frightened myself out of being a gun owner because I didn't know enough to learn the things I needed to learn as safely as I wanted. You don't need to do that to yourself. Now, here's what's true. Normally, you're a brand new gun owner. We'd say, hey, jump into a class. Hey, let's go to the range. We get to touch the gun. Somebody gets to watch you, an instructor, one of your friends, a knowledgeable gun owner. Mm-hmm. That's harder to do because of this quarantine. So we're faking it online. Darn it. But there's still a lot we can do with what we have.
Our goal is to basically give you as much information as we can without taking you to the range and helping you take your first shots.
Oh, and you're right. And I'll tell you, every one of us started out as a novice with no idea what to do, saying, okay, I'm going to conceal carry, but I'm going to go outside and load my gun because I'm not sure of my skills and my handling to a point where I'm not going to have a hole in the carpet. So we all started that way. And the only way you get past that is to work through it. And that's what we're going to help you do.
But even there, Amanda, somebody later introduced me to snap caps, so I didn't have to practice with live ammunition on the back patio because I was afraid of shooting through my hardwood floor. There are easier ways. Let us show you the ways so you can learn as much as you can safely.
Yeah.
It's a much easier road that way.
Absolutely. Well, we're about 6 minutes into this. Do we want to wrap this up and go on to the next video then?
I think they want to get to the meat and potatoes. They're tired of hearing us.
Absolutely. All right. So YouTube people, check out our next video. These are going to be coming out in a whole big series. We're going to be doing a lot of them over the next week or so. And Facebook people, hang on a few minutes. We'll start the next one.